Okay, good morning. Very nice to meet you. We're going to be talking about periactive rinse. And I'd like to start, if you can briefly tell us a little bit about yourself, your name, your age, city, state.
Sure. My name is Jeff. I'm 69 years old, and I live in Englewood, New Jersey.
Okay, great. And tell us how long you've been using periactive, Jeff, and how did you get started using it?
Uh,
Why?
yes, I've been using PeriActive for at least 3 years now. I was started using it based upon the recommendation of my dentist, Dr. Vero in Teaneck, New Jersey, and the dental hygienist who had worked on me whenever I needed a tooth cleaning. And my gums were bleeding kind of regularly whenever I brushed my teeth, when I flossed. They recommended PeriActive. I started using it for several months, and it was very effective. It worked, and I've been a very, very happy customer since then.
Okay. Now, when you said that it worked, you had bleeding gums, and after using it for a few months, your gums stopped bleeding, and you saw an improvement at the color, et cetera. Is that fair to say?
Yes, not only did my gums stop bleeding, but now when I go to the dentist and the hygienist and the dentist look at my gums, they say, "Oh, they look so much better than they did several years ago." So I think their professional opinion has helped as well.
Yeah, that's great. And how long did they say that you had this condition, with the bleeding gums? Was it a certain period of time?
Yeah, my recollection is that my gums were bleeding for several years, and they said brush more, floss more, massage the gums, but nothing seemed to be as effective as the PeriActive, and that really worked. In a couple of months, as I mentioned before, the my gums
Right.
stopped bleeding, and I've been very very happy about it since then.
Okay. That's great to hear. Um, did you try other solutions, in the past before the periactive? I know you said you've had bleeding gums for a couple of years. So had you tried something before periactive? And how
Yes,
did
well,
that work?
yes, I was using a toothpaste that again the dentist and the hygienist had recommended for several years that was supposed to reduce bleeding gums. I was using regular mouthwash, but none of those were quite as effective as the combination, I think, of the toothbrush, the PeriActive, and regular cleaning. So I brush several times a day. I floss every day, but altogether it's been quite effective.
Great. And I think we agree that since you've started using the periactive, your condition has gotten better.
Yes, much better. And as I mentioned, whenever I go to the dentist now, I ask them how we're doing, and they always tell me that my gums look great, which is nice.
And would you recommend the periactive to someone that was suffering with gingivitis, which is inflamed gums and or periodontal issue?
I think so, absolutely. Although I'm not a medical professional, but it's been very effective for me. So I think it's certainly worth a try.
Okay, great. So is it fair to say that you're a fan of periactive?
I'm a raving fan, so I enthusiastically endorse it. It's been very effective, and I recommend it to anybody who has a similar condition.
Great. Well, I'm very happy that you had good results with the product. As a hygienist myself, I always love to hear when patients get good results, which it certainly sounds like you did. So I want to thank you for the feedback and sharing that with others so that they can have an opportunity to see if this product could work for them with any conditions that they might have. So thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you. It's a pleasure to recommend a really effective product. So thank you.